Who would be your guys' favorite comedians? Who?
Dead or alive? Sorry.
Just doesn't matter.
I think Leslie. No, I don't know. I think I would say Leslie Nielsen, but on the other side, I would think about Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson together.
Right, comedy duos. There you go.
Yeah, comedy duos will be Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. Alone, it will be Leslie Nielsen.
Christy, Jane.
To like stand-up comedians or ones that are in movies or
Either or.
I'm kind of like
choose me.
I do kind of like Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson when they're together. I think old ones, probably maybe Sinbad. I remember some of his.
Sinbad.
Oh, he was good. Yeah, I've seen one movie of him.
So I like his humor.
Sinbad was funny when he was doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Dude, when he done the one, remember when he done the one about the pixie sticks? Kids was out on the corner selling pixie sticks like crack. I was dying. And I still use the one the whole thing from his one stand-up where he said, your kids almost killed themselves when they come in out of breath. Go, oh, Dad, I love you. I'm so happy to be home. What did you do now? You stupid thing! You almost died, didn't you? Oh, okay, Jane, what's yours?
Probably Fluffy.
Oh, Gabriel's too funny.
That's the big white guy, right? From It's Angry. Okay, yeah. Sorry,
the big Mexican. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Anyway,
Gabriel. I would say Santos, but
Iglesias.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm Santos from FoodTribe. Sorry. Whoops.
Oh no.
I hope they don't check this.
Right. That could get us in trouble. Anyway, it wouldn't be the first time, I'm sure. No, Fluffy is funny. That is one funny dude. I love this. If I go stand up comedians, I got a few. I gotta agree with Jane. Gabriel is funny. I do like Jeff Dunham, ventriloquist. I can watch him all the time. And he's dead now, but as far as stand up comedy go, and you ain't afraid, Ralphie May.
Yeah.
Actors, I don't know. I love John Candy. That dude was funny. John Candy was just he was really good at what he done. So yeah, I got to go somewhere in that ballpark. Because, well, in fairness, I will say Chevy Chase could be a funny guy too. He done some great comedies. I just usually they were role fitting though.
Yeah, I like his older stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vacation, my favorite holiday movie. Yeah, Chevy Chase is good back then. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't know because I don't even know if he's done anything in the last decade or two. But to be honest with you. But Christmas Vacation has to be one of the all-time funniest movies. There, just I can watch that movie almost daily. Never gets old.
I don't know. Funny Farm was good.
Funny Farm was good. Yeah, that was funny.
Good. I go back to Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is a funny dude. I know he does have a tendency to play some serious roles. He is, he's still funny though. I'm sorry, Beetlejuice was hilarious.
Mr. Mom. Did you ever see Mr. Mom? Way back when. I think he was the dad, but he had to be a stay-at-home dad because he got fired. So his wife started working. This was back in the 80s. I think it was like the early 80s. So we
Right.
had to stay home with the kids, and she went to work. You know, back then it was usually the mom stayed home and raised the kids, and the dad went to work. That was good. That was funny. He was good in that. He was funny.
Multiplicity. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, that was good.
That was hilarious. He had like 10 of himself running around. They was
Yeah.
all different levels of intelligence. And it was the one was running around like a helmet and a snorkel on with flippers. Oh no. That was so funny. He was trying to hide them all in the garage. It was great. It was oh, he's done so. And you know, okay, let's go to something controversial now. He made these hilarious movies, and then he played Batman, this very dark, serious, and I still hold he's the best Batman.
I
And
agree.
I was going to say,
He
and
had
then
a
it gets
crazy
really
look
quiet.
to him.
He did.
No, he was good. He was great. I like Christian Bale too, but Michael Keaton, it's sorry. But as far as the first, I must have said something bad.
No.
I'm looking at Remon. He's like, I haven't seen it.
Well, I have seen the last Batmans with Christian Bale, but I have
Yeah.
never seen any others, and I have no idea about the stand-up comedians. So I'm just like,
Oh.
okay.
No.
Okay, well, your homework for the weekend, Ramon.
Oh, ho, the weekend is over.
Well, yeah,
We'll
true.
write
Okay.
it out for you.
Well, technically, you're unemployed, so you're always on a weekend, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm working hard.
Yes, you are. Go back, look up Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson was the best Joker, or none. That's
Michael
was-
Keaton was a great Batman, though. He really was.
yeah, he was. You know, I really thought we could keep this with like movies and foods. It's just really just turned into movies. It really.
It's turned into schooling for me.
You got homework. Didn't expect to do a podcast with homework. Oh.
Okay, well, what kind of movies? If you see a movie, what kind of movie makes you want to eat? How about Chef? Have you ever seen Chef?
No.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah, if I did.
that's a great movie. That makes you
Who
want to
is
go
it?
out and get a food truck and eat, maybe eat tacos and Cuban sandwiches.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, that's a great movie. Good movie.
No. So I was trying to think of the food-based movies I've even seen, and the only thing
Or
Ratatouille
scenes.
is the only thing. Do what?
Or just scenes from movies with food. I mean, the great home scenes from Harry Potter with all the food.
Oh, with all the food,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and what were
Yeah.
the snacks they got? I can't remember. They had like different flavors, but they were weird flavors. Oh, what was that?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I only know the Dutch name. Oh, Christ. I only know the Dutch
Well,
name.
jelly beans.
Yeah, kind of jelly beans, yeah, or chocolate frogs. You
Yes,
have chocolate
yes,
frogs,
yes.
you have
Give us the Dutch name. I got to hear it.
okay, chocolate frogs is chocoladekikkers. And the other one with all the flavors is smekkies in alle smaken. So basically it's smekkies in every flavor. And you have, of course, a butterbeer, I believe it's, and we say boterbeer, and what else were just things they had?
There was something else that smelled bad. I can't remember. I gotta rewatch those again.
Oh, you have to read the books again.
Yeah.
See, I've only seen like the first two. That's all I've ever seen.
You have to read the books.
Well, books are always better than movies. Always.
Yeah.
Always, yeah, definitely. Especially Harry Potter's.
Especially
And Lord of
Stephen
the
King.
Rings. And Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
I will say I
Oh.
like the movies better than the books, The Lord of the Rings, but sorry.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I always admit if you have a chance to read the books. Unfortunately, the Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings has never excited me enough to read the books. Like I mentioned, Stephen King. I always read the book as a rule before I watch the movie because the books are always better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the movie first and go to read the book, you're going to be very like, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, or you're going to be very confused. Like, what?
Yeah.
But now it's the other way around. I know what's in the book. That's not what the book
Yes.
says.
Yeah. Oh, I've been right mad. If any of you guys have read Lawnmower Man and then watched the movie,
Yes.
there's nothing whatsoever.
No.
There's no naked man eating grass in
What?
the movie. Okay, there's not.
Have I missed something? No.
Parents, you better add that to your homework list too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Naked man in the garden.
Grass. That's what he does.
If I Googled that, naked man in the garden, I don't want to come.
No, don't Google that. Okay, you might not want to. There might be people. I don't know. But yeah, that
has
has.
the wrong size.
But yeah, that was completely different. I mean, that was completely different. So, I guess it had to do with food. He was eating grass. Just saying.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. We could. The only other. Let's see. Now that I think about it, I guess there is a lot of food stuff in movies.
Not much.
No.
I mean, it's if you check movies, mostly from the US, it's always milkshakes, a burger, or no offense, but that's it. If you watch movies from England, it's mostly tea and a cookie, a biscuit, and that's it. I mean, Japanese is always sushi or rice, and I don't know. I've never seen eating in Russian movies or.
Well, in fairness, I haven't seen many Russian movies.
You should check T-34 about the tank. T-34.
Well, there again, I started to watch that series Chernobyl.
Awesome.
Oh no, T-34 is about a Russian tanker. It's very good. In one of those fights, you can actually follow the shells in slow motion through the shot, which is really cool. Very cool graphics. But it's all in Russian, so make sure it's translated.
I hate subtitles. I hate subtitles.
I don't get it.
So did you make it all the way through Chernobyl, Christy?
I did.
Did you?
It was really good, but it was really sad too. I mean, I remember when it happened, but it was, there's so much here being in the States, you didn't really know. I mean, you heard, but to actually see what happened and to know kind of behind the scenes kind of thing, it was really sad. But it was very well done. It was very good.
Yeah.
I think I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and it was just so slow. And I'm like, and I think I just give up. I have toyed with starting it over and rewatching it. Me and Amelia got to talking about the whole Chernobyl incident, and it almost got me wanting to rewatch it. So, I should say rewatch it. Try to watch it.
I've seen it 3 times.
Right.
And I think it's really good. And I know there is a movie from Russia again about Chernobyl.
Russia with love.
No, without love. with plutonium this time. But no, I haven't seen that one. But I'm very curious about the Russian version of Chernobyl.
Right.
So it just has been released, so I haven't seen it yet.
And the only other movie which Aragon could get us in trouble that I watched actually had a lot to do with food was the Hannibal movies, and that's a whole nother kind of food. But
Again, I haven't seen any of it.
Oh shit!
But I know what he's doing. Yeah.
Okay, well at least you got that.
Well, we got Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see Ratatouille. Yeah. There was out.
The Last Holiday, that was good.
Last Holiday. See that? I haven't seen that one.
That's not eating.
I think the last very really food related I have seen on television was Oh Cook from James May.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And there again, I probably won't watch it again. It was cool for what it was, and it was fun to watch it the first time. But
It's just how he makes a mess of himself, put himself as a joke. But that's it. I mean, I think it
yeah,
was Our Man in Japan was much more fun.
yeah, I say. Honestly, the things with James May I like the most is on the YouTube channel with the whole bunker cooking kind of thing. Those are fun.
Yes.
And those are actually pretty good. I like those better than anything he does, really. Yeah, I got to go with some of those. That's it. And in fairness, honestly, I don't watch a lot of movies anymore. I have switched to the world of YouTube as a rule. I watch a lot of YouTube. So
I don't
Now-
watch much either.
Uh,
kind of noticeable.
Yeah.
Marvel movies. You got the Marvel
Marvel,
down.
yeah. I got the
I
Marvel.
still, I still watch movies. I love movies.
Yeah. I occasionally do. My thing is like if I'm at home where I need something that I can, play without worrying about like commercials or ads, then I usually go back to movies and watch.
Yeah, I still remember about commercials in movies and back in the day when I was a little boy, if there was a commercial in a movie, it was after the first 20 or half an hour that the first commercial came in, and you had to rush towards the bathroom. Do you watering the flower stuff? Then you have to run towards the kitchen, grab a drink, and you were just in time.
Yep.
Now it's 5 minutes movie. It started 5 minutes. Then you have 50 minutes of commercials, and always the same.
Mhm.
And then it starts again, and 50 minutes later again, another commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, I can read a book in that time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, in the time movie time, you could read a book, a small book, but still a book.
Yeah.
Too
Well,
much.
I tell you what though. See, that's what makes it brilliant about modern TV. If you're on something like Netflix or Amazon Prime or YouTube, whatever, anyway, your movie source of choice is now you can pause it,
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
in, and
That's lovely.
make. Yeah, or you can order your pizza with your wings, or whatever you do, and then come back and watch it, and you're fine. And whereas before you can, well, I guess we could do that back in the day with DVDs and VHS and stuff like that. I don't know. Modern day is just so much
Easier.
Yeah.
it is.
Convenient.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, I'm really tired. Just close the laptop, go to bed. The next morning, I want to see the rest. You just open it and it starts where you left.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you don't have to worry about like the day of the VHS where you're in the middle of watching it and all of a sudden
Rewind
the
it.
tape is wrapped around the wheels and you pull out the spaghetti string of film like, it's
Or
like
just
your
breaks
You're rubbing
or-
it to get the wrinkles out so it doesn't
Yeah.
turn out snowy stuff. Yeah.
and then you got the fat Sharpie marker stuck it in there so you can rewind it by hand.
Yeah.
And you got your friend holding the film out like this.
Like when you start rewinding, you hear it go, "Ee!" You're hoping, oh, please don't break. Please don't break.
Oh yeah. Or the other thing is, well, they're good. Man, we're showing our age. Playing VHS, and then you had to adjust the tracking because it would get all fuzzy and weird on you, and you'd be like, "Oh, need to track."
Yep. Cleaning.
You dumb.
Or get all the boxes with all the VHSs. Which one should I watch now? No, it's in the other box, so you have to get the other box from there. No, it's not this one. And then finally you got it, and then somebody stands at the door, and you're like, still can't watch it. Or you forgot, or what happens too, if you put in a VHS, you forgot to rewind it or take it out, and then you start recording a different movie. on that film. And was like, oh crap. So you're basically watching like Desperate Housewives with the Jurassic Park or something in the middle. So you get the bones.
Well, the funny thing is, I was about to bring that up. Is now, in the world we live in now, it's all about piracy and it's illegal and it's so horrible. Was I the only one that had like multiple VCRs hooked up and had them all wired together? So you put one tape in one and you made like 5 copies immediately.
Well, you want to know a funny loophole in the Dutch law? It's illegal to download a movie.
Yeah.
However, if you there is this thing. If you download, it's okay. But if you upload it again to the internet, it's illegal. Right. So if I download, let's say, the latest Marvel collection, I just download it. Just make sure it's not uploaded. And I'm completely free of the law. I can do whatever I want.
Well, here, when we was back in the VHS days, it wasn't illegal to copy the movie. It was only illegal to copy it and sell it.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't know if any of y'all remember the movie with Brandon Lee, The Crow.
Yeah.
I love that movie. when that
just don't ask me.
Just sitting over there like, okay, here we go again. Anyway,
don't ask me.
It's a fantastic movie from back in the day, and when that movie came out, the homework. Me and my friend ran to the movie rental place, which we don't have anymore. I bought a copy and my friend bought a copy of the movie. And then we went back to my house, and then all of our friends, and we had like 10 people show up. Everybody brought their parents' VCR, because you yank the cables out the back, take off, out the door with it. And we all wired them in sequence. And we put them in, and we was making everybody we knew a copy of the movie immediately. Just handing them out like, yeah, And I'm sorry, was I the only one that had I had a bootleg of more movies than I actually bought,
I think I did the same. I mean, we all did the same with CDs or with even computer games. I still remember that when there was a new computer game released, I just went to the library. They always had it on the first day. You had to pay like €2, so let's say $2. You had to pay them, and then you can rent it for a week. I always make sure I was the first one. I just copied the DVD and I took the CD code for myself. So I had a legal version for online gaming, and all the others were like, haha, I got it. And I got I just had a good game. And the same was with those games from the shop. You just went in, you bought a game, you just copy it, you took the code, and you just went back. I don't like this game, so you could change it for a different game. So you had 2 games for the price of 1.
We weren't allowed to do that.
I did that, but these times you can't. Yeah. You have all those like Steam libraries, so you all have to buy it for sure. Which I don't mind, but back in the days it was much more fun.
Technically, I'd done the same thing with music back when we had cassette players. Oh yeah. Listen to the radio, time it right.
Yeah.
Hit record. Play. That was how you made your playlist back in the day.
Yeah, it's all a lot easier with Spotify.
At you while you're trying to record it.
It's still a lot easier with Spotify now, but before that, what I always did, when there was a new song out, those artists or singers, they always put it on YouTube. So what I did, I just bought or actually illegally downloaded a hacked version of a specific program, and it just downloaded only the audio from the movie. So if I had the audio file with the music on it, I just put it on my iPod.
There you go. Like
free of charge. So I'm not going to buy €12 for a CD. I got it for free. I just had to download it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, back in the day, that's what we done with cassettes. Heck, I had so many mixed tapes back in the day because,
yeah, you could build a house with it.
Yeah, you hope while you were recording, nobody would walk in and talk because you had to start all over. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes.
Yeah, your mom would yell for you for dinner, and you're like, oh, shoot, I'm in the middle of doing cruises, and all of a sudden, come on and eat, It's like, there you go, man, And, you take your cassette player, you remember the little portable back in the day, cassette players, and these kids have no idea what we went through back in the day. They got these little AirPods, and yeah, back in the day, we had to carry a cassette player that you couldn't even put in your backpack. Anyway, you take that, you hit your play and record, and then stick it up to your stereo speaker.
Don't forget about the Discman. Don't forget about the Discman, and they were shock free.
Yeah.
First, one bump in the road, and where the hell is my song? And, and the entire CD was just fucked up.
I got my first Discman in high school. Yeah. We had the Walkman. That was the greatest. Well, and I remember before Walkman, actually.
Yeah.
You was dedicated to the boom boxes,
Yeah.
Put the cassette in the front. And you was cool if you had dual cassette. You was the business then, but yeah. And I come from the period where the boombox, you could actually buy them, had little electric motors, and they had wheels because they were so big they could actually roll with you. Welcome to the 80s, people. To the 80s. So now we done went into music. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was just in high school when the first MP3 players came in. And I just left high school when the first iPod was released. So
I was in my 30s when
I was 17, or I was 19 when I bought my first iPod. It was the iPod Touch 1, I believe. Oh, no, I don't give a crap.
When I was
Where's
17,
the food stuff?
When I was 17, it was still Discmans.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. So
and then you were halfway. You went for I was for going cycling, and suddenly halfway, or just after 2 minutes, battery empty. Damn.
Yep.
You can go back home, get new batteries.
Yeah, you bought batteries in bulk. By the box. It's like the only thing you can do. And most of our radio equipment back then ran on C's and D batteries. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore.
Oh yeah, you still can.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, there's an age difference, I'm telling you. See, now this is where I wish Janine would jump in. Because me and Janine have actually got into some of these conversations in the comments and stuff. And she remembers all the same stuff that we do. And it is so funny going back and talking to her about some of the things back in the day. Like we spent a whole time, I don't remember what post it was, but we got tied up into remembering when the TV turned off at a certain time. It was like midnight. The national anthem played, and then that was it. It was snow after that. It was there was none of this 24-hour TV business, And there was the news, and then you might have a few late night shows, and then they would come on, announce the broadcast was about to end. National anthem would play with a flag in the background, and that was it. Time to go to bed. That was it. So.
And back then you had like 3 channels.
Yeah. If you had cable, you have 6.
Oops.
Yeah. And if you're really old, before there was cable, you had the powered antenna. You'd have the antenna, and then you had the box, and you turned the knob, and it would turn your antenna. And you hear antenna turn. And then, oh heck, I went too far. Back a little bit.
I remember when I was younger, I got into Doctor Who. I was probably about 7 when I got into Tom Baker's Doctor Who.
Okay.
But I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. But anyway, so Doctor Who would come on, I think, like on Saturdays. It was probably about 5 or 6, I think. But then on another channel, back then we didn't have remote control. Your hands were the remote control.
The children were remote control.
It was channels, but it was kind of stuck in between another channel. But if you turned, if you turn those antennas just right at 10 o'clock, it would pick up another one. But you would have to like hold your breath and squint and like turn it just right. And then you could like barely make out Tom Baker's face. But I was so excited. I was up at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Did you have the aluminum foil wrapped around the Yeah. And this is only funny when you lived it, okay?
Yeah, I haven't lived it, so I'm like, okay.
Or you had the one friend, you'd have him hold the rabbit ears because you got a better signal, and you're trying to look at the TV and lean in, and you're like, quit, you're in front of the TV, stop.
Because this will show my age, but I remember we had the antenna outside. And there were times, some channels, again, at certain times at night, my dad would be out there and you'd have to, okay, that's it. Stop turning. It's good.
Another tower on the side of the house. Yup. Oh, those are the days, I tell you. Oh, yeah. I remember those days well. See, now I Doctor Who was something I got into way later. I never understood it growing up until David Tennant's done it, and I loved it. Every episode David Tennant's done, I was in love with Doctor Who, and the moment they took him out, I just lost interest again. That was a series that David Tennant's made it for me, and I could watch it with him. But anybody else, I just lost interest. I don't know why.
I still watch him. It had been on for a while. So, but yeah, I grew up. That was my heart and soul, was Doctor Who. We could do another thing with Doctor Who.
Oh, see, mine growing up was Knight Rider. Knight Rider.
I love Knight Rider too, though. Even though
it
was awfully cheesy, but I did like Knight Rider.
I know they're controversial now, but that Dukes of Hazzard. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I still watch the old episodes of Dukes of Hazzard though.
I used to watch that too, and now when I see some episodes, I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
But,
with the A-Team, Green Berets, and they never shoot somebody. I mean, they're always missing the best of the U.S. Army. They're always missing.
Yes.
Yeah, never hit anybody. But you know, that's like. Really, the A-Team was nothing more than it was the MacGyver with a team of people. They could fabricate.
It's still good.
Yeah.
To watch it, you would still watch it.
Yeah,
I love it when a plan comes together. You know. Oh yeah. That was probably my go-tos. Knight Rider was one of them. Of course, I love cars, so Knight Rider.
Airwolf.
Yeah, that was good.
Airwolf was good. I did like Airwolf. That was like, that was Knight Rider.
He has to fly faster. Okay, let's put the tape in, speed up 10, done. He's so fast.
Yeah. The effects were so bad.
You could just see that the tape was forced faster. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But still, back in the days.
That's like the whole Knight Rider series. That's all they done there.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff would just push himself back into the seat to make it look like he was going fast.
But still, who don't want a car with a LED on the front that goes whip whip?
Yeah.
I would put it on my Kia if I had to.
Well, now the thing of it is no. See, to me back then was I want a car that could talk to me. But now we have cars that talk to us, and it's like I hate it. I just hate it.
He never listens. He
Yeah.
never listens.
See, he never. He did. They don't do the cool stuff that Kit could do, you know. So, and I wanted a car with
rockets and turning over.
Well, he did. They don't have the boost where he could automatically just jump for some reason. Just jump out of nowhere.
I want to pass this car.
That's and the ejection seats and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need that one.
Yeah.
If my dad rides with me and says complaining about my speed, out.
Shut it at the passenger side. That's what you need.
Yeah, just jump out. Go.
There you
Just
go.
walk home.
That is too funny. That is too funny. Yeah. I miss old TV shows. I really do.
I did have the A-Team, all 5 seasons on DVD.
It was only on for 5 seasons? Oh my god, it seemed like
Yeah, 5 seasons. And the last one was that they were part of the military again. But trust me, if you watch the A-Team, you really get sick and tired of Murdoch. If you watch them all after each other, I can guarantee you get a headache. I have.
Yeah. Yeah, that he did get annoying at times.
I think he was the most fun character. And second one was BA.
BA was great.
BA, yeah.
Especially with his fear of flying. It always had to play.
A special forces airborne ranger who's afraid of flying.
Yeah. Although I will say though, honestly, one I forgot is growing up, I loved watching the Incredible Hulk series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I can't remember who played David Banner.
I watch Pokemon. That's my age. Pokemon.
I can't remember who played David Banner, but Lou Ferrigno played the Hulk. And which I didn't know that for the longest time. And the thing of it is, I knew who Lou Ferrigno was, but as a kid, I didn't put it together that he was the one that played the Incredible Hulk until I was almost in my teens. And it was like, well, you didn't know Lou Ferrigno played the Hulk? And I'm like, no. And I went back and watched the whole TV series all over again. I'm like, it is him. No idea. No idea. So that was probably one of my favorite ones. The Incredible Hulk. And it's hard to watch like the new Marvel series and what they've done to the Hulk.
That's why it was only one movie.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
And
it
the
was a
animation-
very bad reception.
Yeah, he was like it was crazy, and I liked the series. I thought that was so cool. That was low budget, but it worked. It worked. So,
There is one series in the Netherlands, Dutch series from the 80s too, that's still on the television to this day. I mean, you would love it. I mean, it's about the most back alley family in the world. A mother with a son that only tries to think about his image, another son that is so stupid as the back of a donkey, another son that always breaks in with his little sister, and you got another sister who is basically a prostitute, and they are being moved by the city council because they were actually living on toxic soil, so they had to be moved by the city council, and they are on the place where you don't expect them, in the richest part in a villa. And of course, they terrorize the entire neighborhood. So like having the worst family in the world, put them in the richest section of the country, and just so you actually have parties. There's always something with drugs. Now, not really drugs in it, but with stuff you don't want to be. And there's always police at the front door. There's always one chasing after the tennis girls, and then it gets kicked in. It's always something. It's really funny. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't think it's in English or so.
Yeah.
But again, it's real hype. It's
yeah.
It's like Bad Neighbors. Let's say it's like Bad Neighbors, except the characters are different. One are all the scum of the earth, and the other ones are like all rich and I'm so good, I'm so perfect. Well, those people.
On that does remind me of the other TV series I loved growing up was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
I have seen it, but I can't remember it. It's like Xena. I know I've seen Xena, Xena, or
Xena. I
But
like Xena too.
Oh no, I
I can't
couldn't do.
remember.
I
can't
couldn't.
remember.
I only done a little bit.
I couldn't take that seriously at all. I could. Yeah, that was something I couldn't take. I couldn't do that. Same with the Hercules, because there was Xena, it was a Hercules. I couldn't do either one.
No. No.
They
Mr.
were-
Bean.
I can't do Mr. Bean either. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr. Bean's good. I like Mr. Bean.
No, I can't. I
Lumber
can't.
had the
do
turkey stuck over his
It's
head.
so simple. Yeah, oh great. And it's food related. It's food related.
There you
That's right.
go.
I think still one of the most fun part is when he goes to bed and he wants to turn off the light and he just grabs a BB pistol and shoots down the light bulb.
See, I don't
I
think
was
I've
like
seen
when
any.
I was like when I was a kid I was like I want to do that too. Of course my parents didn't let me.
Yeah. Yeah, that could get you in trouble. That could get you. Oh, yeah. I bet Ramon, you probably haven't seen Alf either, have you?
Which one?
Alf. ALF.
Yeah, it's about the brown Muppet thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I
He's
have
always trying to
never
eat the
seen
family
it.
cat.
I have never seen that. Same like the Muppets. I've only seen one of the movies.
Oh,
The new movies,
Alf
the
is
new movies, not
hilarious,
the old
dude.
ones.
I loved Alf. He
And with
ate
the Muppets,
like
you gotta watch the TV show with the Muppets.
that's the best one. Best one. Well, Muppet Babies. I love Muppet Babies.
Swedish Chef. I think that's
Yeah,
get it back to the food stuff. Swedish Chef.
We keep trying to go back to food. Oh.
I try to.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, this FoodTribe, we're sorry. We was trying to do food and
About
and
food.
movies, but it's really just turned into food or movies and TV shows and a bit of nostalgia for us old people. Anyway.
Yeah. For those. Okay. Okay. What are like okay? Let me ask a question to you guys. What is like a snack, like deep fried or from the oven, in the United States, that you would like with a movie?
Bagel
Cheese
bites.
sticks.
What?
See, if you talk, see, I love French fries while watching a movie.
Oh, French
Give me
fries,
some
yeah.
French fries with a movie.
French fries and some either mayonnaise or some hot ketchup, spicy ketchup. I'm good. Maybe both.
So, Here I was expecting a bucket of KFC, but you're going to go
chicken
to the
wings.
French fries.
Look, I can eat some chicken wings. Don't misunderstand. But honestly, I was actually going to say, and this is horrible coming from me, but pizza rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Good
bagel
old-
bites for pizza rolls.
Yeah, definitely pizza or those mini pizzas that I sometimes post. Those baby
Yeah.
pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Those are delicious. I still have them in the oven. I just remember. Ooh, I got a plan. I got a plan.
And that is one of the things I do believe that is a underrated, especially when you're at home. It's so easy. Is pizza is a fantastic movie food.
Mm-hmm.
We also have we call it in Dutch a bittergarnituur. And what it basically is, it's like all different kind of fried snacks like kip nuggets. Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets and those bitterballen. So that's basically goulash in a ball form with crispy.
That's good.
And frikandellen, which is let's say deep fried sausages, and
Deep fried salt. Well, no, you got to deep fried salt.
Yeah, it's basically from the. Yeah. And it's also like a nasi schijf, it's called, and it's like like me, like Asian me, and then also like a bitterball, but then more in a disc shape.
Right.
Let me try to get a photo for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show. Okay, this is a bitterball, and these are also vegetarian. So if you're vegetarian, It's
Hey, I gotta
basically-
say, you showed some vegetarian food I would enjoy eating.
Oh,
That's
that
all
looks
right.
good.
So these are the bitter balls,
Oh, that looks
and
good.
then you'll have the Bami schijf. Yeah, I'm very interested. Bami schijf. So basically, this is a Bami schijf.
Oh, that looks good.
That looks
So
all right.
actually, it's like
Yeah.
Chinese food, that, and then the frikandel. So basically, these are the, except they're a lot smaller in the garniture.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Oh yeah, well, chicken nuggets. We all know chicken nuggets and kaasvlees. And this is basically deep fried cheese for those cheese.
Oh, that's fine. That's all of deep fried.
Yeah.
And it basically looks like this. Let's see if I can find another photo. Bit of honeydew. And basically, this is how it's served.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, there's a whole platter of everything.
A whole
That's-
platter with ketchup and mayonnaise and mustard.
Oh.
Nice.
And it's just like la 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 eating.
I have
Put your
done
fried
that.
food in for the night.
Yeah, definitely. When I still was non-vegetarian, I just ate meat and all that. And my parents were on holiday. My best friend always comes in, and we always watch movies, and like three movies in a day, or actually in the evening and night. But we always put on the fry. How you call the deep fry machine? And we just put in the entire box, like 40, 50 snacks, and we just deep fry them. And while they were deep frying, the weight of the top layer just squashed everything out on the lower layer. And
Oh.
we just in the entire bucket so on a plate, and we were sick at the end of the last movie. We were,
Oh no. Well, I guess that brings up an interesting thing, because I know a lot of times, me and my wife will be sitting there and watching something, and we'll, hey, you want, especially if you're binge watching, that's the worst thing. You're watching like 40 episodes of something all at once, and you think, hey, do you fix it yourself? Is it run to the fridge or the cupboard and decide and find something to snack on, or is it more often you pick up your phone and say, hey, we're just going to order a whole bunch of food and have stuff delivered? So
For me, it
you
just
guys
really
order-
depends. I know that because I know occasionally I've been known to do the whole pizza wing thing, or I might just fix like a cheese quesadilla.
Oh, cheese quesadilla.
Oh, yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
jeez. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting out of your realm. Yeah, I forgot about cheese quesadillas. Those are good.
Those are good.
I think
Split
it depends on what you have. I mean, I will first check the fridge, check the closets to see what's in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how other people think in the Netherlands are, but I don't think the people I know won't just grab a phone and call a pizza or something. We just check the closet. Oh, here's a bag of crisps, or here's popcorn, or here's a very big box of cookies. And that's how it is. I mean, we just grab whatever your parents bought.
Right.
That's it.
Well, okay, on that, because I know, like, snack-wise, it's rare I eat anything sweet. Mine is usually some kind of salty or more just savory. Does anybody snack on sweet stuff while watching movies?
Every once in a while, but I
Ooh.
prefer like salty or savory too.
Yeah. What did you do?
It's more like, I think my collection is more like Pringles, the kruidnoten, or chocolate.
Yeah,
That's my
you do
entire
eat quite a
collection
bit of
today.
chocolate.
Yeah, 2 blocks a day. Actually,
Oh my
no,
God.
not like 2 blocks, just these 2. It's not much. Compared to normal.
Yeah. Because I always find it hilarious when you're like, I'm watching a movie and you got like a bottle of wine and a bar of chocolate. And I'm like, I couldn't do it. First of all, I don't eat chocolate, but I'm like, wine and chocolate just don't seem like I should go together. I don't drink wine
I
either.
like
But
Doritos and chocolate. That's odd, but
Dorito, what?
Doritos and
Doritos. Do you do it like a nacho and just melt your chocolate on top of it?
No, it's
Oh,
just
okay. I was a whole new level right there, boy. That's
it's chunks of chocolate. Get a Dorito, get some chocolate. Yeah. My husband makes fun of me, but
that's different. That's different.
that's how
You
I
know
roll.
one of my things, and in fact, this happened to me last night. We wasn't watching movies. We was watching YouTube, and out of nowhere, I'm like, you know what really sounds, and I'm not a snacker as a rule, but every once in a while it hits me. And crackers, cheese, and either a pepperoni or a salami or something like that. And then if you really need your salt fix, put a pickle or pickled jalapeno on top of that. And I'm sorry, that's my thing. Which is just congestive heart failure and a snack. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Remember, you just eat the cracker.
Yeah. Well, that's a thing what some people do in the Netherlands too. I believe I posted a photo of this a couple of months ago already. It's just simple crackers with all kind of salads.
Crackers and salads.
Yeah, like egg salad, or how you call it in the US, or I don't know, some cheese. Some people put cheese on it, or a bit of salmon, very thin piece of salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just put it on the table, just grab it, say what you want, and then you see people all on their knees.
Oh yes. When I was growing up and a teenager, my big thing was just some chips like a Ruffles and some sour cream and onion dip, and I was dangerous.
Oh, that's good.
Dangerous. Yeah.
Or Fritos and sour cream and onion dip. That was good.
Oh, but just Fritos, just some chili and cheese Fritos would do
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
I'll be right back. I have to water the plants. Sorry. Be right back.
It's all good. But yeah, I used to do Doritos back in the day. Taco Bell had a spicy hot black bean dip and come in the jar, and I could do the Doritos in that black bean dip, and sit and watch TV. Wow, or the jalapeno cheese sauce. I don't know what it was called. It was just cheese, that artificial cheese with I don't even think technically it's cheese, but anyway.
Probably not.
No. So, yeah, that's bad. But I eat a lot of stuff. And like I said, I think all of it's salty. Now looking back, it's all salty.
I do like sweets occasionally. I love ice cream, but I try not to eat it a lot. And my husband and I, we do keep, like, especially for movie nights, not all the time, but those little cakes in a mug where you put the mix in a mug and you put it in the microwave.
I have not done that.
There you go.
Oh, you got now John Coleman with it now. He would be proud.
Yeah.
Ice cream and cake. It's not a podcast unless we mention John Coleman.
There you go.
That's it.
Got that box ticked. But I haven't tried the mug cake yet. Didn't you make one, Jane?
Yeah, for John's challenge.
No, Vincent Lee.
Vin Cake Leanie.
Cake Leanie, oh my.
But the site I linked the recipe from also has several different mug cakes there.
Really? I know most of the ones I see are chocolate, so that rules me out immediately.
Well, they have the birthday cake. There's one that's like a birthday cake. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's really good.
I like
the one I made for the competition was an espresso chocolate.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds. Of course, I like it. Yeah, I like espressos. Maybe I'll have to find a birthday cake one and try.
That's good.
Yeah. It just don't seem right making a cake in a microwave.
Hey, when you're desperate and you kind of want something on the fly, there you go.
And you're not stuck with the whole cake.
Right.
That's the bonus.
Yeah.
Because I'm not happy until I've ate the whole cake. And that ain't good.
Then.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about the chocolate scene in the film Matilda. The little boy with the chocolate cake. Now I'm thinking about you, Doc. You are eating it.
Yeah, that was it. Once I start on a cake like that, it's hard to stop. It's like me and my donut thing. I can't. I have to be limited because if I don't stop. It's not good. I get in trouble. Even bad donuts, like the little Hostess powdered ones or the coconut covered ones or whatever those are. I don't even know what they're called now. I'll eat the whole box. I can't buy them anymore because I'll just eat the whole thing. And
How much are in the box?
oh, I have no idea. Too many for me. Too many.
I will say it's still
I'm
a
just
dozen
asking
in a
because-
box, isn't it?
Well, it depends. Are you talking about like the full size donuts or the little minis?
The full
The
size.
in between.
Oh,
I know the ones are only
Oh,
about
just-
that big.
no, just a normal size. I mean,
I think there's 4 in a row, and I think there's 4 rows. Right? So it'd be technically 2 dozen, isn't it?
we're only
Whereas-
4 in one.
That wouldn't make 2 dozen. That would be like 16.
16. I'm sorry.
It's late. It's
I went
late.
to
I know.
public school, okay? Oh, no.
It's not late for him though, Remon.
No. What? I mean, it's 4 p.m. I guess it's your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
10.
last- yeah.
10. So,
That's gonna be thinking about those donuts now.
I know it, right? Now I'm thinking, I don't have any bakeries open. It's like, oh, I have to
I'm
go to
thinking about French
Kroger's.
fries.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Everything is
okay.
closed here. Everything. Except
French
the gas
fries or
stations.
tater
But,
tots? Ooh,
Huh?
no, gas station food's the worst way to go.
oh, no. Never do it. Except if you're desperate or almost ready to die. Then you can go there. But
You might taking the death option still might be better. Gas station food scares me. It really does. And the bad thing of this is here we have seen a couple that are actually pretty nice. And you think, you know what? I'd almost try that. But then you think it's gas station food. No. Just run away. Just run away. So that no, I avoid that at all costs. But yeah, French fries or tater tots? Which one's the better one?
French fries.
French
French
fries.
fries.
Depend on my mood.
Yeah.
That's a diplomatic answer.
That's a politician answer. Just
It depends which one I have in the freezer. How's that?
Now, in that regard, that's what determines a lot of my snacking for movies and TV watching would be first check my wallet and bank account. How much money do I have? Can I bother to afford to order anything first? And then if not, then you go to the fridge and see, well, what do we have? You know. Oh yeah, that's a big determining. Now I just want junk food. Am I the only one who just thinks now? I haven't had dinner. Actually, I haven't ate it all today, and it's like, man, now I just want like some fries and some pizza rolls, and you know.
Yeah.
My dinner's cooking in the slow cooker, so I've been smelling that thing all afternoon.
Oh, what
And
what do
I
you
found the
fixing
pumpkin
to-
seeds, by the way.
you what?
Jane and I were talking. I found pumpkin seeds. Do you remember
Oh.
pumpkin seeds? Yeah, I found pumpkin seeds.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm making the dish from around the world thing. So stay tuned.
Excellent.
So I've been smelling it all afternoon. I'm ready.
Fantastic. See some behind the scenes info. Well, that's what you get here. So I'm excited to see that. I think that'll be good. So because you're doing around the world,
I'm going to attempt it. Yes.
you'll do great. I got faith in. You'll do great.
I won't recommend Dutch. I won't
It's only
recommend
like 4
it.
dishes.
It's like 4 dishes, and they're all terrible.
So in other words, I won't ask you, right?
It's basically mashed potatoes with mashed carrots and a sausage. That's it.
And a hunk
And
of
some
chocolate.
gravy. And some gravy.
Everything's smashed and fried. It's
Fries are small.
no. If you're going to create anything from what he has over there, it would be them syrup waffles.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And that cake, the syrup cake stuff he makes.
Oh, yeah. Syrup waffle
Looks
cake.
amazing. Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah. Well, that and then breadsticks that you buy.
Those cheese breadsticks, yeah, with less cheese, with very less cheese.
I have to order extra cheese. I want more.
I'm just like there.
Well,
Yeah,
what
this
would
one has the less. This one is less.
Let's see if I ever come over there. You'll have to get the ones with extras, and I'll just scrape your cheese onto mine.
When we start at one side of my hometown, you will be like very thin. When we're on the other side, you need a forklift to get out of the way.
And I'll need a lot of prune juice to get it up anyway.
Yeah. Instead of a beer tour, we're having a pastry tour.
Oh, that sounds fine to me. Oh, sounds fine to me. Oh, that's been fantastic. So
I'll just have to try one of those little castle pastries you get.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah.
I'd have to at least try it once. I don't know how well I'd like it, but you know.
I think you like it.
I'm not big into too much sweets, so one would actually probably suffice.
Sorry, I had a mosquito. Go ahead.
Oh.
I thought maybe he's
Who
really
wants,
up for one.
who
and
wants
he
a
had one
mosquito
to
for breakfast?
John Coleman. Oh,
Most likely with a bit of my blood flavor, but yes. We only get drunk. Huh?
So the mosquito's vegetarian then, right?
No, it's just full of alcohol. It's completely drunk.
so it's a vegetarian alcoholic mosquito is what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
Oh, now I tell you what. Now, see, Christy, this is a podcast. Imagine what our phone calls heard into.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Oh my God, they're out of control. I'm telling you. And for those people out there in FoodTribe land watching this, yeah, there's happening.
No comments.
No, I'm staying quiet. I don't want to incriminate myself on anything.
This video has been banned by YouTube regulations. Why?
We probably broke a lot. Yeah, we hit subjects that you ain't going to put on YouTube. You know, aka politics and everything else. So,
I'll have to join sometime with my glass of wine, maybe.
there you go. And
No wine. No wine.
No wine.
Not over the keyboard anyway.
You don't need wine.
Actually, it's not bad until you put that tea bag condom on the bottle. Then it all goes wrong.
It was a good idea, except the practical was a bit.
it.
It was only the practical stuff.
Went wrong.
Let's say the tea bag was a bit big. Too big. And my keyboard was in the way.
It was. I supported the idea because when he brought it up, I thought, that is all right. It did.
I mean, it's still a filter. I mean, you're just filtering the wine from all the stuff in it.
But it went from being a filter. It went from being a filter to a lawn sprinkler real quick. Oh, I'll never forget that.
Even on my funeral, they will still tell this.
Yeah, because your headstone's going to be the keyboard and a bottle of wine.
And a parking meter.
No.
No, this is a podcast. We can't do that.
This
We
is a
can't do that on a podcast.
We can't tell about my drunk adventures as a college student. Let's not do that.
No, that we'll save. We gotta save that for a phone call. That's not a podcast appropriate.
Now everybody on the other side is like, "Oh, come on, that was interesting."
You gotta be in that inner circle of friends to get that story. So yeah,
It's for their eyes only. Definitely eyes.
And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. I'm telling you.
Guess how I feel.
Oh my! All right, y'all. I think this is a bit off.
A bit off topic again.
I know. Well, it happened. It happened. If you guys all of you have been part of podcasts and just watched a few of them, it's hard to keep it. It's hard to keep it on the rails. It really is. But I think that's where a lot of the great content does come from, and I think that's how you learn a little bit more about the people. So it works. It just works. And there again, I always say 2 hours seems to be the magical number, and we're going over that. We're about 2:20 right now. So I don't think I need a 3-part podcast. I don't think we go for that. So if there's anything else y'all want to bring up real quick, go for it.
No.
I'll take the stunned silence as a no.
Silence is great.
And Ramon's got his homework for the night anyway.
Tonight? Hold on. It's almost bedtime here. It's almost
Okay.
10:30. Yeah, 10:15.
Okay, well, you start off tomorrow. You'll be fine.
I mean, it's quite fun if John Coleman was here as well. He was at breakfast. I had just had my dinner, and you guys are still having your tea time during the afternoon.
Yeah, I was going to say, because John Coleman, well, he's not up yet. Yeah. A couple hours.
The lazy dude.
Yeah, I think there's 14. I think it's 14 hours time difference.
Yeah, it should be like 6 in the morning for him.
Yeah. So give him a couple hours. He'll be up.
It probably takes him a little while.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he's not afraid to do these podcasts. It's just so hard to schedule him between him being busy and the time difference. I'm sorry, John, him just being John Coleman. Sometimes I can just be... See, I know Jane knows that's funny because she deals with him too. So I know.
In the face. That wasn't even in the face. It was in the back.
Just being a bit John Coleman. But yeah, I would love to get another group like this going and find a topic and try to get him, because he's even brought it up where he would, like interact more. I would like to do more like this instead of just the interviews all the time. Find topics where we can talk about different things that try to keep them food related, even though this one
We try.
Hey, I still think a lot of people will enjoy it because I do believe that is one of the things that goes well with food is movies and TV. It always seems to be a thing. So I thought, well, and like I said, me and Christy got to talking about it, and I was like, hey, that'd be a brilliant idea. So whether it is or not, yet to be seen. But I know I've had a great time laughing with y'all, and I have been I have had tears coming out my eyes. I ain't lying. So
It's been fun.
Just to say goodbye.
Yeah.
He's crying,
Yeah.
please. He has to say goodbye.
Yeah. So, oh. Oh God, I've missed these. I really have. Yeah. So, all right. I tell you what. Before this ends up another hour long, and then I got to figure out how to edit that, Jewel. Go ahead.
I think if you edit and just take away all the laughing, you just have 1.5 hours.
It might come down to a normal size. Yes, you're right. So
You can make an extra movie just laughing.
that's it. So. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and end this out. It has been fantastic talking to you guys. It really has. I greatly appreciate y'all coming on and doing this. I'm out of your day for it. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Like that, I was crying through this.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully, like I said, if we come up with another topic, we can do it again. It's great having you guys here. So, all right, Food Tribe, this is another episode wrapped up. There again, it'll be another two-parter, I'm sure. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We had fun recording it. I hope you laughed, maybe walked down memory lane and remembered some things like what we did. Maybe it'll spark your food cravings or whatever for the night. So either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, stay positive, stay wonderful, Food Tribe. I love y'all.